My name is Trevor Salomon. I'm a dementia campaigner in the UK, but more importantly than that, I'm a carer for my wife, Yvonne, who has Alzheimer's disease. This is a really important advisory board for me to join, and I'll go back to my wife again. She was diagnosed in 2013 at the time with young onset Alzheimer's dementia when she was 57. She was misdiagnosed 2 years earlier, and all the tests were based on what I think is known as pencil and paper. So we had no blood tests. We had no real indication of what was wrong with her, except that we knew there was something very, very dramatically wrong. And so my interest in this project really stems from the advances that we're now making in blood biomarkers and brain pathology. And anybody now who is likely to be investigated and tested for dementia should have a much quicker outcome. I think it's really important that researchers include people with lived experience to ground their research in reality, to make sure that it's ethically sound, and I think projecting towards the end of the research to make sure that we have really excellent outcomes that will deliver. I think the key thing about research, and it's often forgotten, is to involve people with lived experience before you commence your project, not when your project has started, because there can be nothing worse than thinking, ah, I need to go back and start all over again. So I would say it's key to involve people from the first concepts to make sure you've got it right. Well, I would say that for many people, I'll come on to answer for myself specifically. When you use the expression brain health, people think of the word disease. And I understand that. And I probably would have done as well many years ago. But now I think of it as something rather different. I think of it as learning. I think of it as memory, emotions, and probably behavior, because ultimately it's your brain that causes you to function well, and you have to look after it. So a lot of exercise, good quality food, not too much drink. If you smoke, smoke as little as possible, because ultimately we want our brains to look after us, particularly when we're getting older.